Say welcome to our YouTube channel. Say I'm PartI. Say I'm PartI. Say hi everybody, I'm Amoura. And welcome to our YouTube channel. Super excited that you guys are watching. This is so cool. The last video that we posted is our labor and delivery story, and today we're going to talk about the labor and delivery from my perspective. You got to hear from my sister's side and saw how everything was going down from her perspective. Now, let me tell you what really was going on, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, so my due date was April 13th. April 13th was my due date. I was so sure that my baby was going to come the last week of March. I was so sure about it. And once I got through the full last week of March, I was so defeated because I just knew my baby was coming the last week of March. Yeah, I thought you was coming the last week of March, girl. And so by April 5th, I was so over it, y'all. Like,
Good out, Freddie.
April 1st, I think I remember recording a video on my Snapchat just to remind myself of how miserable I was.
I'm so tired of being pregnant. I'm tired of being by myself. Heartburn is kicking my ass. I'm so tired. So fucking tired. I'm so over this pregnancy.
And I was crying, like, just, oh God, so sad, so sad. I was ready to have my baby. All of the mommy friends that I have made on social media, they were having their babies. Other people that I knew that had people in their families that were pregnant, they were having their babies. I had some cousins that I was kind of pregnant around the same time. Everybody was having their baby except me. So I was still very much pregnant and just ready to get her little self out of there.
Pregnancy is winning. Pregnancy is winning. I'm very irritable, super emotional. I am ready to have my baby. I'm ready to have my baby. So many people like, oh, just rest, tired of resting, because guess what? I'm not even really getting no rest. I would prefer to just be doing shit so that I can get my mind off the fact that I'm uncomfortable. And also to promote labor, because I'm ready to fucking have my kid. Everybody is having their babies. The women that I know, even the women that I follow, we had close due date. They're having their babies. Here I am, still fucking pregnant. And I know, babies come in their own time. I get it. I know. Don't rush the baby. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, here, you heard you. Got it. But I'm fucking tired. And I'm ready to have my kid. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all my baby whole fit. Can y'all see her little shoes? Get it to my baby shoes. Let them see her shoes, mama. Ain't that cute? Okay, I'm sorry. Mommy's sorry. I'm gonna put you back. So, April 7th, I was talking to a friend. She was telling me that I should try. Are you spitting up? Say just a little, Mom. April 7th, I was talking to a friend. She was telling me to try midwife's brew. And I'm going to put all the ingredients, okay? This is what you put in there. And I got all the stuff, and I'm like, all right, if she don't come by this weekend, I'm gonna take the midwife's brew. Well, April 7th, y'all, I was over it. So I went ahead and got the ball rolling. We went ahead and took the drink. And I drank it probably about 7:30 Friday evening. And by 10:30, I was in active labor. My contractions had started to kick in. and they were about 10 minutes apart. So I text my labor partner, her mommy too, and I said, okay, my contractions are about 10 minutes apart. I'm just letting you know. By midnight, I went to the bathroom, and I didn't have the whole water break and it's everywhere, big puddle in the floor. I didn't have that experience. No, mommy didn't have that experience. Mommy actually went to the bathroom to pee, regular, just going to the bathroom to pee. And after I knew that I was finished peeing, it was still like water trickling down. So I'm like, oh shit, I think my water just broke. So I'm looking in the toilet and I just see this fluid and it's just trickling. No gush, no pouring of water. It's just trickling down. But I knew that there was something a little bit off because the water was not clear. The water was tinged. So there was like a brownish tint to it. So I called her mommy too, and I'm like, all right, I think my water just broke, and I think that she might have already pooped. Wow, which is what she just did right now. Why would you poop while we doing this video? That's not funny, girl. You always think something funny when it's not funny. This is so embarrassing. You embarrassed your mom. And I'm going to keep this in the video because, wow. And we'll be back. Okay. So, now that we got little mama situated. Okay, so I called her mommy too. And I'm like, all right, my water's broke. I think that she may have pooped. I think it's meconium in my water. So let's just go ahead and go to the hospital. My original plan was to labor at home as long as possible. I wanted to be like almost 2 minutes apart in contractions before I was headed to the hospital. That was originally my plan. But because I saw that my water was tinged, I knew that I needed to make my way. So we get to the hospital probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Pooping? Are you crazy? Pooping twice during this video is insane, Amoura. Wow. Now mommy has to stop again? And we'll be right back. Take 3. We're back. And I got her comfortable. We just didn't even go through all the hoopla. Putting everything back on. Just gonna leave her be. So, we get to the hospital around 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to Novant Huntersville in Huntersville, North Carolina. The labor and delivery unit, superb. When I say superb, I mean superb. First of all, my OB, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, if you live in Charlotte, North Carolina, or surrounding areas, and you are watching this and you're pregnant, and you want a recommendation on OBGYN and where to have your baby, please, by all means, comment, send me a message, something. Let me tell you, them people gonna make sure you good. They gonna make sure you good. So as soon as we get in, we walk through the door, they immediately ask me my name. Bless you, baby. Yeah, bless you. Hi. I'm telling the people about our story. What you think? Good idea? Yeah? I think it's a good idea. What you think? Is there anything you want me to leave out? You don't want me to tell all your business, you know. I can leave some things out. Mommy's good to tell the whole story? Got it. Okay. So, she loves kisses, y'all. You just want me to kiss you? I'm trying to tell the people the story, Bookie. My little one is already trying to stand up on her own. She, as you can very clearly see, does a wonderful job holding her head up. She's just amazing. Anyway, so we get in. The people are like, they already know who we are. They immediately take us upstairs to labor and delivery. We get up there. I am admitted. Once I am admitted, the doctor comes in and he checks to see how many centimeters I'm dilated. My water, he actually broke the rest of my water. Like I said, I didn't have the big gush. I didn't feel the big gush until, can you turn back around? I didn't feel the big gush until he went to check and see how far along I was, like how many centimeters dilated. So he checks, I was 2.5 centimeters dilated. That's it, that's all. And if I would have had it my way, I would have been home much, much longer so that I could have labored at home. But again, like I said, the hospital was amazing. So I wasn't really uncomfortable. I didn't feel out of pocket. It was cool. It was cool that we labored there. It was cool. So I'm in the triage room. Do you want this, Passy? No? A little bit? You a little bit want it? We in the triage room, which I wasn't in there very long at all before my room got ready. Labor and delivery room got ready. Got to my labor and delivery room. You should be sleepy. Is that why you looking at me? You want me to put you to sleep? Do I need to stop again? I need to stop again and put you to sleep? Or can we continue? We can continue? Okay. All right. So get to my room and everything is going pretty smoothly. I call my sister and I tell her like, hey, I'm in labor, but I'm only 2.5 centimeters dilated, so no rush getting here. You know, take your time. My sister jumps in the car and she hauls tail to Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, Huntersville, North Carolina. She gets there. So I probably placed the call to her around 3. She got there 6:37. Wow, smacking this Passy's crazy. So in between those hours, you know, we were just cooling. I was there. My labor partner, her mommy too, was there. And we just were going through the process, you know. Contractions were not as severe as I've seen, you know, people discuss it. It was not unbearable. Did it hurt? Yes, it hurt. But it was not where I felt like, oh God, I need an epidural right away. That's not what I felt at all. Or, oh God, I need pain meds right away. That's not what I felt at all. So, we're having a baby. It is almost 4:40. I'm having a contraction. 1 second. It honestly felt like just really bad menstrual cramps. So if you are already experiencing bad menstrual cramps, then honestly, y'all, like the contractions were just really not that bad to me. And I could definitely have a high tolerance for pain. And I do think that I do have that. What's up, mama? What's up? You got something you want to say? Okay. But you, at this point, you weren't really making your appearance at this point. So this is just mommy's part of the story. We can get to you a little bit later. Is that cool? Can we get to you later? Yeah, let's get to you later. Okay. Mommy gonna give you Effie, and we're gonna rock you to sleep. Can Mommy finish telling the story? Yeah. Mommy's gonna finish telling the story while you go to sleep. So, yes, contractions, really not that bad. Really not that bad at all. I honestly was very shocked at how I was managing the pain because I had seen so many people say, you know, the contractions were so bad and they ain't wasting no time getting the epidural. And here I am, like, I had already made up in my mind that I wanted to have a natural birth. I didn't want to do an epidural at all. That was not the plan. I was never supposed to get an epidural. But I was okay to pain meds. I was okay to laughing gas. I was okay to like moderate pain medicine. Just things to kind of ease us over. So like, you know, hospital grade Tylenol is pretty much what I was looking for. I didn't want anything more intense than that. And I did not get any of the pain meds until we were well into the 20 some odd hours is when I was like, okay, let's get some pain meds. My sister finally arrived around 7. Between 3 and 7, I think I was just kind of coasting. So, you know, dozing off to sleep here and there, you know, just on my phone, little stuff. The contractions would come, you know, I would grit through it, and, you know, that's just what it was. Once my sister arrived, my sister was like a little piece of home for me. So things got a lot more comfortable. Not that I wasn't comfortable before, because my labor partner, Kai's mommy too, is like my favorite person in the whole wide world. So I was already like, I was good. But of course, you know, having a family member there is definitely a blessing. So my sister came in, and of course at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleepy because I had been up pretty much all day Friday leading into labor. So by Saturday morning, hey princess, by Saturday morning, I was getting tired. So Saturday, I only managed to get to 5 centimeters. Saturday was a pretty like standstill day. I was stuck at 5 centimeters for pretty much the entire day Saturday, which led me to just be beyond over it. I was over it. My mother and my stepfather arrived shortly after my sister. Kai's Gami, her godmother, she arrived as well. So that's who I had in the room with me. It was her mommy too, which is my labor partner, and my little sister. My mom was in the room for quite some time. My stepfather was in the room for quite some time. What is really going on with you? Like, how many times am I going to have to stop this video for you and gas and poop? It's crazy. You think something is always funny at the wrong time. Nothing about this is funny. Mommy is trying to record a video and you pooped 3 times while I'm doing this video. Can you believe yourself? Can you? You can't believe yourself. I can't believe you either, girl. What is going on? What's going on? Huh? Mommy's gonna change you. Are you ready? You ready to be changed? Yes. Okay, pretty girl. All right, we're back. I don't know what's going on with my baby and her bowels today, but I think we're good to go. She's falling asleep. So yes, my room had my sister, my mother, my stepfather was in there some, Kai's godmother, aka Gami, and her mommy too. That's who I had in my room. Once we got to about hour I'll say 24, like I'm in a full day of labor, I started to get overwhelmed. I was only at 5 centimeters. I hadn't really made any serious progression. It was just like dragging. We were dragging at 5 centimeters. Yes, of course, switch shifts. So I'm on like getting ready to go on doctor number 3. This is what was going to happen. Doctor number 3. So get to doctor number 3, and the nurse, as she's getting ready to leave, she tells me about the new doctor that's coming in, and she's like, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that this new doctor is prone to C-sections. And so, what is it, Mom? Okay. Let me tell you. Let me pause for station identification. I am a full-time single mother, and so when I say I do this, I do this. And on this channel, you guys are gonna get the real. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to doctor up or make mommyhood look so appeasing that you all don't see the real shit. Like, this shit really happens. Trying to film content, and the baby's crying, and the baby needs to be changed, the baby needs to be put to sleep. I'm gonna give you guys all of that here, all of that. I don't call it the Mommy and Me channel for nothing. It just won't be me on here saying a bunch of shit. You guys are gonna see Kai. You're gonna see her too. You're gonna see how we function together as a unit, because we are a unit. So yeah, that's just that.